Well, I saw the movie last night. It was great. Who knew
Thank
you
you.
could speak French?
Yeah, I did. I studied French up to 18, and when I was 18, I was pretty fluent, and then I didn't speak it for, I don't know, 12 years or something, and so then you forget it all, and it was really depressing to get on this set and be like, we should speak some French in this, because like if you have a relationship, you want to try and learn that person's language so you can understand their thought process, and they want to learn yours, and so we thought, well, I'll do French and you do English, and then when we get angry, we can switch back.
Yeah.
Because you revert to your like native primal tongue.
Of course.
And so we tried it out, but I was depressed at how much I'd forgotten, honestly. But then it comes back quickly. I think if I went there for a couple of months, it would come back to me.
Well, it was beautiful.
Bradley speaks perfect French.
He does. There was that interview that went viral a couple years ago.
And everyone got all like, ooh, gooey about it.
Yeah, oh, Bradley. Well, if you were to write a book about your own life, what's something that people would be surprised to learn?
Well, the moments that are defining, I might have to wait till I'm a bit older and then actually write a book and say it then. But certainly, I think I think the ways that we make the choices that we make in this business and what you have to sacrifice for them is sometimes very interesting.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a couple of stories of the way that I've come to certain jobs and what I've had to give up in order to do them, you know, and how that has made me feel. I think that everyone has those stories. Like I read Michael J. Fox's first autobiography recently, and it's absolutely just wonderful. I mean, it's so like insightful and exciting.
Well, speaking of choices, there's actually a line in the movie that Jeremy Irons says. He says, "We all make choices in life. The hard thing is to live with them." So what is the hardest decision or choice that you've ever had to make?
Well, there's a few sort of personally, but professionally there was, you know, when I got offered the first Narnia film, I was doing another job at the time, which I had to leave in order to do that one, and that was a gut-wrenching decision to have to make. Well, in the end, but it was something that I think about still most days, and even though it's like 6 years later.
Yeah. Well, the ending of the movie is sort of what got me. It was kind of unexpected. What was your interpretation of it?
I'm loath to say, because I really do feel it's valid. It's valid to like spark debate after watching a film, and if I say what I think it is, people are going to assume like that's what it is. But I think it's interesting to think about which characters are fictional and which are not, and then also like which characters are possibly older versions of other characters, or just, you know, out of their imagination. And but I think it's interesting also that how the themes cross over and mesh between all the sort of three main male characters, and how they all have the same hopes and fears and regrets and loves lost and pathos and melancholy, and actually all four, you know, if you include mine and Jeremy as one. Right. But I just thought it was you know, they're so organic and primal, those kind of thoughts.
Well, what do you hope the messages that people take away at the end of the movie?
To be very careful with the decisions that you make when you know it's your ego and your ambition driving you, because you could lose something more important.